Just some new news here for you guys. A quick update on 3 new features of the Model 3 Highland. If you're considering buying the current version at its incredible price, you may want to know some extra features we've just found out the Model 3 will have in order for you to make a decision on whether or not it's, well, the right thing to do to buy now or whether or not you should wait. The truth is, though, we don't know exactly how long this car will take, so this waiting could go on for quite a while. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Sam Evans. I'm the Electric Viking, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Model 3, Highland. I love it. I really like the new look of the front. I don't know why, but it just really appeals to me. I've seen some people say they hate it or it's boring compared to the last style or whatever. But for me, I would say I think it's a big improvement over the previous model. And these 3 features for me are 3 features that I really would appreciate in a new car, which is why I wanted to tell you what they were. Number 1, Tesla Model 3 will have brand new seats. Tesla has previously made their own seats, but now they're not doing that anymore. I think the new seats look better. They're ventilated as well. So what that means is basically air conditioning apparently is going to go through the seat. Lots of little tiny holes in the seats, through a little tiny hole. So when it's hot, you won't get a sweaty back. You know, when you're in hot temperatures, that could be a good feature because the Tesla Model 3 has a glass roof. So it can get hot in the car. By the way, you can buy a shade for your, the big glass roof in the car. Pretty good feature to have if you live in Australia. Buy the shade. However, even if you don't have, even if it's not that hot, you can still get pretty hot. If you want to save money on air conditioning, the smartest thing to do is not to run your air conditioning at a high temperature, but to run your seat cooling at a high temperature. This is the most efficient way to run your temperature settings to get more range. You will get more range if you do this. So when it's cold, if you use your seat heater instead of using your actual heaters, you'll save a significant amount on range. Same goes for air conditioning. You run your air conditioning through the seat. Don't have your climate settings on very low. So say you might be running it at say 24 degrees, something like that. Then you can run your aircon through the seat at a lower setting and you'll save efficiency. You'll get more range. The next feature, it will have a new sound system. Now I have no idea why this is necessary. The word is it will be an upgraded sound system. In all the reviews that I've seen, people say the Tesla Model 3s and the Model Y sound system is insanely good. They say it's one of the best they've ever listened to. And I'm not talking about like Tesla websites here. I'm talking about just mainstream media websites. This is probably the one thing they all seem to agree on, that Tesla's sound systems are amazing. So I don't know how they're going to make it even more amazing, but it sounds like they are. Anyhow, this is just a rumor, that one, so I'm not sure on that. We know for sure the seats, the sound system, it sounds like it is, but who knows? Now, the third feature is ambient lighting. I'm not a big fan of this. I know there's Mercedes-Benz cars now you can get on BMWs and Audis and a lot of cars now. I find this very cheap. I find this like to be a real try-hard feature where people have purple lighting in the car. You can change the light. You can have all the lights will change while you're driving along. It'll go from pink to purple to green while you're driving, like you're having a little disco party in the car. Maybe fun for 5 minutes with your kids, but I don't know why grown people are into this stuff, but they are. So Tesla said, okay, we'll give you ambient lighting. I just think it's like a thing you're paying for that they've got to put in the car that is just completely pointless and completely useless. Doesn't serve any function whatsoever in any way. I mean, hey, I get lighting up a door pocket, right? You want to put a light in a door pocket so you can see what's in it at nighttime. That makes sense. That's functional. But if you want to have all these funky different like lighting colors, to me, that's just pointless. Now, do I care about this? Not really. I'm just going off here for no reason. It's just something I've noticed in cars and I thought, what's the point of that? But hey, maybe I'm just getting old. I must just be an old guy saying this kind of stuff. I do sound old, don't I? Sound like an old whiner, an old whiny guy. Anyhow, ambient lighting. If you want that, hey, it's there. To me, the biggest change in this car is really the cameras and the Hardware 4. Hardware 4 and bringing in the extra cameras and then upgrading all the cameras and then having a better computer system to run them. But we're talking about a technology-laden car here. I mean, there's nothing that has the kind of technology that Tesla's system has. It's just mind-blowing when you look at what they can, what the system does. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can really When you own a Tesla and you really start getting into those different app screens and you start realizing how well the app works. The app's mind-blowing. The way you can just use the app to run the car, to make all these changes, and the changes occur within 0.1 of a second, just insane. So the upgrade to the computer plus the upgrade to the cameras, that'll significantly improve the overall driving of the car, the overall experience, a lot more than what ambient lighting will. But anyhow, here's what the media are saying. I'm not going to say which media because they always whine about Tesla. Tesla has previously said it would not go down the path of traditional facelifts like legacy car makers, but it looks like it's changing its tune to help keep its vehicles feeling fresh. Well, actually, that's false. There's major changes to this car. Tesla was referring to when companies like Volkswagen, what they just did with the ID.3. What they just did with the ID.3, they made the most minuscule changes to the car. You barely even noticed it was a change. They called it a new change, a big upgrade, get the new model. That's what Tesla's talking about. When you barely change the car and then you call it a new model. Tesla isn't doing that. There's a lot of changes to this car. It's a major upgrade. But let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.